Hi everyone, I'm Consuelo and this is Fire Devotionals. Welcome. I'll be looking at developing a consistent prayer life in 2025. Now we're going to go to Exodus 15 and read verses 23 to 26. And when they came to Marah, they could not drink of the waters of Marah, for they were bitter. Therefore the name of it was called Marah. And the people murmured against Moses, saying, What shall we drink? And he cried unto the Lord. And the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them, and said, If thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and wilt give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. Now if we go back to verse 25, there's three words there, and let's have a good look at them. The first one is statute. So it's saying there that once God made the water sweet by the hand of Moses, he made a statute. And statute means an enactment, an appointment. So it's like an agreement he made. And we can look at the next verse to explain that more. And then an ordinance is a verdict, a sentence. So he was making a judgment at this point upon the Israelites. And there he proved them. So this is like a test. So he's testing them. So what he's doing here is showing the Israelites that if they would do A, B, and C, then he can actually take on his role as their Lord and keep them healthy and whole and sustain them. And their part is to listen to him and obey him. So he's making it very clear here what is happening. Now, how is this related to prayer? If we understand that in God we have all things, we can do nothing else in the first place but pray to him. Often people will say, well, I've done everything else, I guess I'll pray now. But prayer should have been the first thing. We should understand the power of prayer and that our Father does hear us. And we must pray in faith, of course. So there's an agreement that we have. When you were born again, that at that very moment, you were made a brand new creature and you became co-heirs with Christ, inheriting everything he has, an heir of God as his son in his kingdom. So you have everything, but you must claim it. You must speak it out. You must speak with your Father and have a relationship with him. For example, if you were married, but you never spoke to your spouse, but then you made demands now and then, how would that work? Even your own heart would hurt you for treating someone like that. So to help you be more consistent in your prayer life, you must understand the importance of God in your life. You must understand the importance of speaking out to him, to be making supplications to him, to hearing him. The word says to pray unceasingly. If you truly understand the importance of having consistent prayer life, you will have it. So search out the scriptures on prayer. Do a study on prayer and what God says about it. Because God mentions prayer a lot throughout the New Testament. It's a tool that we have. It's a relationship that we have. And actually, it's a beautiful gift that we have. So understand that Praying helps you be dependent on God, which you need to be to live your life out the way He wants you to, not on your own. Now, another point to help you have a more consistent prayer life is to join with others, because that will build up your strength in prayer and it will build up your habit in prayer. So join prayer groups wherever you can. Ask your friends if they are part of one. Ask any groups you're in if they already have one going. Start one. Maybe meet with an individual friend once a week, twice a week, maybe every morning to pray for 15 minutes. So you're developing a habit of prayer, and more easily you will move into praying unceasingly. So these are 2 main points that you can use to develop a more consistent prayer life. There will be others, but these are the 2 I focused on. 1, understand your dependency on your Father, and you will pray. You won't go ahead with anything without praying. You will understand the importance of praying, and you will pray because you want to. So that was number 1, understanding the dependency you have on your Father. And 2, have some dependency on your friends, not in a way that it's sticky or that you can't pray without them, but help your prayer life to develop and to be more consistent by praying with others, and that will help you to develop the good habit of prayer, and that's a great way to start. So look at those 2 points, study them out, do them, and you will have a more consistent prayer life. Bless you.